Hi, I'm Shahil from StyleFrame AI, and this is a quick tutorial on our Frames to Video tool, a new app where you can turn a storyboard or set of images into a fully animated video with precise control over timing and art direction.
You can get started by uploading your image and rendering your video directly, but for more fine-tuned control over timing and motion, open up the timeline. That's where I'll be working today. In this example, we're using a simple 2D storyboard of a plug going into a socket. So our first frame is the plug held just in front of the outlet. Next, add the rest of your frames in order. The plug approaching, the prongs lining up, and the plug fully seated. The timeline's doing the important work here. As you space your frames out, you're already visualizing the timing you want between them. Pull two frames close together for a fast snap, or spread them apart for a slow, deliberate push. Don't have every frame yet? Click Generate Frame to create one in the app. You can reference your existing frames, describe the moment you need, pull a few variations, and drop the one you like right onto the timeline. As a second layer of control, you can add prompts based on time to connect each frame. Just describe what happens between them. The prong slides in, or a small spark flickers. Not sure where to start? Hit Suggest Prompt, and StyleFrame writes one from scratch based on your frames. Already have an idea in mind? Type a few words and hit Polish Prompt. That'll take your rough input and enhance it, optimizing the wording for the timeline. Each prompt sits on the timeline as its own layer, so everything is additive and never destructive. Your prompt layers can also overlap. Time them so one action winds down while the next begins, just like with real motion. Your style frames stay exactly as you set them. The prompts only guide the motion in between, and you can add, edit, or remove any layer without touching the rest. Finally, select your desired aspect ratio, timing, and resolution, then hit Render Video. For fastest results, render at 480p while you're iterating, then re-render at 720 or 1080 for your final result. StyleFrame fills in the motion between your frames, following both your timing and your prompt layers, and in just a few minutes, you'll have your finished animation. Want more control? Here are some advanced options. One tip is to keep the prompts short and specific when you want precision. Longer, more descriptive prompts may invite the model to experiment and add new things to the scene. When you're happy with it, every project can be exported as an MP4 or as an image sequence, so you can bring it straight into your tool of choice for frame-by-frame control.
We recommend starting with a single frame or a few strong frames and then layering prompts as needed. If you have any questions, feel free to fill out the contact form and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Happy creating!